sounds like you're going to get $10,000 today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you pretty excited about that?
Yeah.
The lottery. You dream of winning the jackpot.
You win 10,000.
But you never dream someone else might steal your prize.
Can you check that for me?
Tonight, Dateline goes undercover. That trusty clerk behind the counter.
Okay.
How trusty was she?
She's there trying to claim the $10,000 winning ticket.
Exactly. Could a lottery clerk be swiping a winner right out from under your nose?
This is one big mix-up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You didn't steal the ticket.
No, I found it.
You didn't see the 10,000 because you didn't have your glasses on.
Yeah.
We're back with clerks caught on camera. Will they take the money and run?
I'm gonna pay back everybody if they accuse me lies, and I don't give a.
Chris Hansen with a new hidden camera investigation from the Hansen Files. Welcome to Dateline, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. What are the odds? You've got a lottery ticket in your hand, and it's a winner. But it's not you who claims the prize. Chris Hansen returns tonight with a new undercover investigation into those clerks behind the counter. Chris?
Thanks, Lester. Remember that Charlie Sheen catchphrase of a while back? Winning? Keep that in mind tonight, because we have some lottery tickets that really are winning and some lottery clerks who aren't. It's the dream of striking it rich that makes lottery big business in this country.
I'm hitting Magda tonight.
She didn't. And nationwide, states take in almost $60 billion each year, with a lot of it going into state treasuries.
Yeah.
That's because the odds of winning big are minuscule.
Is this going to be the winning mega ticket for tonight?
Yes.
It wasn't. But if you're lucky enough to buy a winning ticket, most of the time you'll end up with the prize money. But not always. That's what Willis of Grand Prairie, Texas found out. In 2009, Willis asked a clerk in this market to check a lottery ticket for him to see if it was a winner. The clerk told him it was worth $2. Trouble was, it was really worth $1 million. And it was the clerk, not Willis, who claimed the prize. And the clerk was the one who made off with the money. Mr. Willis still hasn't gotten all of his winnings. It was cases like that one in Texas that got investigators in California wondering if they had a problem with dishonest clerks. So a few years ago, the California Lottery pioneered a system to ferret them out. And for the last few years, we've been following them on hidden cameras as they asked clerks to check tickets that were big winners. There was this store in Riverside County.
I don't think these are winners, but you can check them for me, please.
One of those tickets she gave the clerk was a $1,000 winner. She went off to shop. But when she came back, did the clerk tell her the truth?
None of them are winners? All right. Have a good day.
The clerk told her all of her tickets were losers and kept the $1,000 winner for himself. A few months later, I got to talk to him.
Now, you see, the reason why I know you're lying is because we can tell that you scanned that ticket and you checked it and you found out it was a $1,000 winner.
The clerk pleaded guilty to misdemeanor grand theft. Then there was this clerk in San Jose.
I don't think these are winners, but if you could check it. Thank you.
She left a $1,000 winner on the counter. When she came back,
None of them are winners? Well, does anybody ever win on those things? I've never won.
instead of telling her she had a winner, the clerk kept the ticket. Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. How are you? The owner of the store tried to claim the $1,000 prize. Later, I spoke with the owner. You end up with the ticket and you try to claim it.
I did. Yes, I did.
You see how that looks?
Bad.
Yeah.
Very bad. Bad looking on me.
Yeah. Both the owner and the clerk admitted their guilt and were fined. The owner also lost his contract to sell lottery tickets. Then there was Dateline's own investigation in New York City. New York runs the biggest lottery in the country. We sent an undercover player into this smoke shop in Greenwich Village. She handed the clerk some tickets to check.
Hello.
We knew one of them was a $500 winner. When the clerk compared our ticket to the winning numbers, he seemed excited.
561.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
But then he calmed down.
This is me. This is evening. 173.
Okay.
So it's nothing. You just miss.
Oh, I missed it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't win?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, well, thanks for checking. Are you sure?
Yes.
Instead of telling the truth, he told our undercover player that our $500 ticket was a loser, kept the ticket, and crumpled it up. When we went back into the store, there he was, studying our ticket.
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. How are you?
I'm for now.
Good.
The clerk denied even checking the numbers, so I showed him the tape from our hidden camera.
561.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
You initially say, huh?
Yes.
Why did you go, huh?
Yeah. I just say, huh? What do you mean it's a huh? I don't.
Well, it means
believe
like,
me.
ah, means like you found a winner.
These things, my friend, in the store happen.
So
a
you
lot
just
of
say,
things
ah,
happen.
all the time?
You know, this is nothing.
The clerk was never prosecuted for any crime, but the store owner told us he fired the clerk. Since California began its program, at least 11 states have started their own undercover stings to expose corrupt lottery dealers. Recently, the Ohio Lottery began its own program, and for our latest investigation, we were invited to observe as the Ohio team hit the streets.
Heading to the west side of Cleveland.
Jack O'Donnell is the chief lottery investigator. Why did Ohio decide to do this?
I think we realized, as did some of the other states a few years ago, that there is an issue with the cashing of tickets at some retailers.
As in the California operations, the Ohio Lottery created a test ticket called Rings of Cash for the investigators. It's a guaranteed winner.
We're going to Beyondy's Beverage in Willoughby. And that's it up here on the left.
Okay. You're watching as a man heads into this store about 20 miles east of Cleveland, Ohio. He's holding 3 lottery tickets.
Boy, it's getting hot.
Yeah.
One of those tickets is a $500 winner.
Check them, see if any of them's winners. Maybe I can go home from work early.
What the clerk doesn't know is that the player is an investigator from the Ohio Lottery checking to see if she's honest. Will the clerk identify the $500 winner? When the investigator comes back to the counter...
$500?
What?
I'm dead serious.
Holy crap!
The clerk pays him $500 in cash.
20, 40, 60, 85, and you didn't totally clean me out.
All right.
That's the way it's supposed to work. And in fact, most of the clerks we run into do the right thing. But are all the clerks in Ohio honest?
No, nothing on this.
Nothing? No winners? Nah.
Don't bet on it. Coming up.
She ripped me off for $500.
A $500 ripoff? What might happen with a winning ticket worth more than $7,000? Sweetening the pot.
Check them out for me, brother.
When the Hansen Files continues. Jack O'Donnell and his team of Ohio lottery investigators are in Wickliffe, Ohio, a town about 15 miles east of Cleveland.
Going into Sunoco gas station with winning Rings of Cash ticket.
An investigator is about to head into this gas station with 3 lottery tickets. 2 are losers, but the third is a $500 winner. The question is, will the clerk be honest?
Hey, how you doing? Can you check them, see if them's winners?
The investigator leaves the tickets on the counter and does some shopping. When he returns, he asks about the tickets.
No, nothing on this.
Nothing? No winners? Nah. Not if they're not winners. I don't need them.
Not doing you any good.
Y'all have a good day. She ripped me off for $500.
She ripped me off for $500.
Perfect. Okay.
This is just the first stage of the operation. Now, O'Donnell and his investigators need to wait and see if anyone cashes that ticket. If someone does, they'll be back. And so will we. In case you're wondering if it's easy to make a mistake identifying a winning ticket from a loser, this lottery clerk says that's next to impossible.
I mean, everything is regulated through the barcode and the scanning. The computer does all the work.
Corey Rawson showed us how. When he scans a winning ticket, a special screen pops up telling him how much the customer won.
In this case, it is in fact a winning ticket of $500. It was a $2 ticket called the Ring of Cash. When it's validated, it will pay the customer $500.
The system requires the clerk to push a button, acknowledging the ticket is a winner.
If it's a winning ticket, it'll print through verification of the winning ticket with the prize amount.
That printout also has a timestamp and the ticket number printed on it. The terminal even emits an audio alert. An on-screen notice that can't be ignored, a printed receipt, and even a cheer.
So it's almost error-proof for us as a teller.
The investigators move down the road. Next stop, Columbus.
Going to be going into Bushman's with winning Rings of Cash ticket, $7,500 winner.
At this store, called Bushman's Market, O'Donnell instructs his investigator to up the ante and take in a $7,500 winning ticket along with 2 losers.
Man, it's going to be hot again today. Whew. Check them out for me, brother. Where's your water at?
When the investigator comes back to the counter, the clerk seems to be acknowledging there's a winner, but he's being cagey about the amount.
You know how much you hit?
What is it?
Do you know or no?
Nah, what is it?
Okay, one of those 2, they're already being paid.
Yeah, I thought they've been in the car for a while.
The clerk tells him 2 of the tickets are losers, but he's holding the winning ticket in his right hand. All along, the clerk almost certainly knows the truth, because remember, if he scanned the winning ticket, the terminal screen right in front of him is telling him it's a $7,500 winner.
So no good ones, huh? That sucks. Go figure. All right, that it? Later, bro.
In the end, the clerk keeps all the tickets. A real player would have been out $7,500.
You just stole it.
Now, investigators will wait.
If the clerk himself cashes it, we'll go right ahead and charge them with the theft. And if he has someone else cash it, we could charge that person with receiving stolen property.
O'Donnell and his team will be back, and we'll be right along with them.
We understand you won a $7,500 lottery ticket.
Who, me?
Coming up,
Chris Hansen.
A clash with the clerk.
It appears you did keep the $500.
I don't think so.
Someone's number is up. When Dateline continues. Lottery investigators in Ohio have been testing clerks by handing in winning tickets to see if the clerks would honestly reveal the winners. Some did not, and now investigators have learned some of those clerks cashed the tickets themselves. Now we're going back to find out why.
We're headed to a gas station in Wickliffe, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland. The investigators went in with the $500 winner.
It was the clerk in this store, Rachel L'Oreal, who told the investigator his $500 winning ticket was a loser.
Nope, nothing on there.
Nothing? No winners? Nah.
Ohio lottery records show the $500 ticket was scanned into the store's terminal while the investigator was still in the store, and again about 15 minutes later. And 3 days later, investigators say she cashed in the ticket. Lottery investigator Jack O'Donnell.
She's not the owner, she just works at the store, so the owner, I'm told, is a pretty legitimate guy.
O'Donnell instructs an investigator to test her one more time, taking in another $500 winning ticket to see if L'Oreal will reveal it's a winner.
Hey, can you see if any of those are winners for me, please?
When the investigator comes back to the counter, she shows him the file claim printout. This time, she does the right thing and accurately reveals it's a $500 winner.
Your dollar amount on that.
Can I cash it here, or do I gotta go to a bank?
I just cashed it for you.
She counts out the money.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You too.
Now I head in to speak with Miss L'Oreal.
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. How are you?
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Rachel, we're doing a story testing the honesty of lottery clerks and retailers. And you know that guy who just came in and got $500?
Yeah.
You passed the test.
Oh, good.
But I also tell her we know what happened to that other $500 winning ticket.
Now, I have mixed news for you today.
Okay.
Because they also came in here to investigate you a few months ago.
Okay.
And it appears you did keep the $500.
I don't think so.
I show her the hidden camera video.
Goes back to the counter.
Okay.
No, nothing on there.
So that's you.
That is me.
Okay. So the question is, Rachel, what happened to that other ticket that was a $500 winner?
Well, it looks like it got thrown in the garbage.
Thrown in the garbage.
Yeah, but I gotta get people.
Well, I know it didn't get thrown in the garbage because I know you cashed it.
I didn't cash it.
Well, the lottery computers show right there that it was scanned, and then validated, and it was claimed.
But we have a lot of people that dig through garbage.
She says that someone else must have found the ticket in the garbage. She also says the store's lottery terminal wasn't working that day and didn't print out the receipt showing it was a winning ticket. Lottery investigators say they have evidence her machine was working. But remember, she didn't try to steal a ticket the second time around.
Can I cash it here, or do I gotta go to a bank?
No, I just cashed it for you.
Could there be a mix-up? Investigators don't think so.
My guess is that something today
spooked her,
or today just wasn't the day she felt lucky. So she didn't try to take the ticket today.
L'Oreal later pleaded guilty to misdemeanor theft of that first ticket and was sentenced to probation and community service.
We're in Columbus, Ohio, headed to the Bushman's Market, where a few months ago, an Ohio lottery investigator presented a $7,500 winning ticket.
Man, it's gonna be hard again today. Check them out for me, brother.
The clerk, Rashid Mechkor, didn't tell the undercover investigator the ticket was a big winner.
So no good ones, huh? That sucks.
The ticket was later cashed, but not by this clerk.
And this one's interesting, Jack, because the guy actually gave the ticket to his mother?
Yes, we believe that it's his mother that actually claimed the ticket.
Pretty good.
Now it's time for me to ask that clerk some questions. How would he explain his mother's good fortune?
We understand you won a $7,500 lottery ticket.
Who, me?
Did somebody in your family win a $7,500 prize in the lottery?
I think so, yeah.
And was that your mom? So was the ticket purchased here, or?
No, actually she found it.
She found it?
Mm-hmm.
But right away, he changes his story.
Where did she find it?
Actually, I found it right here.
You found it right here? But you said she found it.
And then his story changes again.
Yeah.
And so where was the ticket actually found?
Actually, somebody dropped it right here.
Somebody dropped it right there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's something you need to know.
Yes, sir.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Yes, sir. I know who you are, buddy, sir.
Well, thank you very much. We're doing an investigation into the honesty of lottery retailers.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm
clerks.
honest. I'm honest. You can't tell anybody about that. We are a big dealer here.
Here's why I know you're lying.
Yes, sir.
Because when that man came in, he was wearing a hidden camera. May I show you some video? The man was an investigator for the Ohio Lottery. That's you right there, right?
You know how much you hit?
You know how much you hit. What did you mean by that?
I always ask people. I always do. How
But
much
that
you
would
hit?
indicate that you at least knew it was a winning ticket.
No, but on that time, I didn't even cash nothing. I always ask people. People found them on the trash and bring them to me.
Okay, one of those two, they're already being paid. Yeah, I thought they've been in the car for a while.
That's the winning ticket in your right hand.
No, sir.
Those are the
That's
two
not.
that
I
are
didn't cash it. I remember it. It's like you accusing me for stealing. That's what it is.
I'm not accusing you.
No, that's what it
The
is.
state of Ohio is accusing you of stealing.
Jack O'Donnell lets him know exactly what he's being accused of.
We're
Yes,
going to
sir.
charge
Yes,
you
sir.
with a felony theft. Okay, you should know that we know that that ticket was scanned while our guy was still in the store.
A few minutes later, Mechkor says he has more to say.
I shouldn't even take something is not mine.
Are you apologizing for this?
It's not. I will. Yes, I am apologizing to the customer, to my mom first, because she doesn't know nothing about it, and my boss, he doesn't know nothing about it.
The clerk doesn't quite admit to stealing the ticket, but O'Donnell has no doubt.
Is there any way that he could be telling the truth about not having scanned that ticket prior to your investigator leaving the store?
No, none. We know exactly the time that he scanned the ticket, and when he did it, produced a file claim.
Later, Mechkor admitted guilt to a felony count of theft and was put in a diversion program that includes 40 hours of community service and paying court costs. His mother was not charged with any crime. Now we're heading back to California, where we've been following investigators for several years. You'd think every lottery clerk in the state would be wise to the operation by now.
Hey, can you check those for me?
Well,
One expired.
Okay.
And the other one said not winner.
coming up, we up the ante. California clerks with 10,000 reasons to do the right thing.
What? You're kidding me.
Or the wrong one.
Not a winner.
Wow, not a winner.
Sounds like he's just ripped her.
When the Hansen Files continues.
We've hit just about the entire state. This was the last of the areas that we had not really concentrated on.
3 years ago, we started following California lottery investigators as they pioneered their undercover sting operation. Now we're back with them in San Francisco. Al Chitester is leading the team.
Today we're going to do random checks of businesses.
Though the California Lottery has conducted operations all over the state, this is the first time investigators have worked the city by the bay. An undercover investigator will be taking in a $10,000 winning ticket along with 2 losers. She'll leave the tickets on the counter to see if the clerk will honestly identify the big winner.
I don't think these are winners, but if you think it's, check them for me.
The vast majority of the clerks they encounter are honest and identify the $10,000 ticket.
I think today is a good day.
I'm sorry?
You win $10,000.
What? You're kidding me.
That one of them you win 10,000. So I'm going to give you. Are you serious? Yeah. Maybe 10,000.
Holy cow, I don't believe that. My buddy gave it to me for my birthday.
The time is 9:31. I'll be entering Gary Market.
But watch what happens when the female investigator goes into the Geary and Hyde Market.
How you doing?
So she's in the store.
In the store, she's made initial contact with the clerk.
Can you check that for me?
When she comes back to the counter, it's the moment of truth. Well, maybe not the truth.
Were those losers? Not a winner. Bummer.
Wow, not a winner. There we go. So he ripped her.
Sounds like he's just ripped her.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Remember, this is just the first part of the operation. If anyone tries to cash in that winning ticket, investigators will be back, and we'll be right along with them. They move on to other stores.
Can you check those for me?
This is the Lincoln Park Liquor Store.
And you luck with those?
Yeah, but one $5
winner?
Yeah.
Okay.
The clerk says the ticket is a $5 winner and gives him a new $5 lottery ticket. What happened to the other $9,995? The clerk at a Mall's Deli also takes the $10,000 winner and only gives the investigator $5. On to the Fulton Food Shop, where the $10,000 ticket doesn't even rate $5. Along with that big winner, she hands the clerk 2 losing tickets to check.
Were they all non-winners?
The clerk gives back her losing tickets, along with a bunch of other losers he has stashed under the counter.
I have a lot more if you want.
Oh, cool.
Want them all?
Sure.
But the $10,000 winning ticket is not in that pile. At this 7-Eleven store, the clerk doesn't identify the big winner either.
Are those losers? I never win.
He keeps the ticket, but gives her encouraging words.
Being alive is the big one.
What's that?
Being alive is the big one.
But were those words of wisdom worth the 10 grand she left on the counter? The investigators move to California's capital, Sacramento, and run into this clerk at the Flyers Shell Station.
Hey, can you check those for me?
Will she identify the $10,000 winner?
Okay. And the other one said not winner.
Nope.
I can throw them all away if you want that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that works.
10 grand in the trash. For now, anyway. Once again, lottery investigators will wait to find out if anyone tries to cash in on the $10,000 tickets the clerk said were all losers.
How are you?
If they do, investigators will be talking to them.
So do you have anything you want to tell me about the ticket?
And so will I.
Have you seen any of our investigations on stolen lottery tickets?
Coming up, talk about pulling a fast one.
Wait a minute. So before the investigators can get back to their office, she's there trying to claim the $10,000 winning ticket.
Exactly.
When Dateline continues. It's been about 3 months. The California Lottery knows that some of the clerks have actually tried to cash in the $10,000 tickets they took from investigators. We're rolling through Sacramento.
We're on our way to the home of 22-year-old Nina Berryman. She was working as a clerk in a gas station, and she allegedly stole the lottery investigators' $10,000 winning bait ticket.
This was Berryman back at the gas station.
Okay. And the other one said not winner.
Remember, she offered to throw the tickets in the trash.
I can throw them all away if you want that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that works.
Well, here she is at the lottery headquarters barely 3 hours after the investigator first handed her the ticket. She's putting in a claim for the $10,000. Lottery investigator Al Chittister was impressed by her speed.
She actually beat the investigators to the office in order to claim her ticket.
Wait a minute. So before the investigators can get back to their office, she's there trying to claim the $10,000 winning ticket.
Yeah. She probably is quite likely the fastest claimant that we've ever had in one of these cases.
Now investigators are going to Berryman's house to talk to her. They're recording with a hidden camera.
This ticket that you submitted was stolen from an undercover police officer. Come on in.
Her prize is a set of handcuffs.
Just go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Second prize, a chance to speak to me.
Hey, Nina. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. What happened here?
I bought scratchers right before the lady came in.
She tells me she purchased her own tickets just before the undercover investigator came in and got them mixed up with the tickets the investigator gave her.
Okay. And the other one said not winner.
But she scanned the $10,000 ticket. Why didn't she tell the investigator one of the tickets was a winner? I show her the video from the hidden camera. That's you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can throw them all away if you want that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that works.
Berryman says shortly after that, she left the store.
I picked up the tickets that I bought with my receipt. I have the receipt. I'm going to be bringing that in.
So you have the receipt for the tickets you bought that day?
Yeah, I don't have it on me, but it's on record at the store.
So this is one big mix-up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She sticks to her story.
It was an honest mistake. It was an accident, and I'm going to show that I bought my tickets that day.
Berryman never did come up with those receipts, and needless to say, never got the $10,000. Just last week, facing 3 felony counts and possibly a long jail term, Berryman pleaded no contest to 1 count, attempted grand theft. She'll be sentenced later this month. The lottery put the store on 3 years probation with the condition that Berryman could not work there. Lottery investigators now go back to San Francisco to visit another store they checked on during their first visit.
The location we're going to now is a 7-Eleven here in San Francisco, where the clerk accepted the 3 tickets from the lottery investigator and
told the investigator that, they were losers. Right after that, the clerk, Akil Alaudi, gave her some words to live by.
Being alive is the big one.
What's that?
Being alive is the big one.
The next day, the clerk's sister-in-law, who also works at the 7-Eleven, put in a claim for the $10,000. Now it's time to talk to that clerk. We're doing a story on lottery tickets being stolen by retailers and employees of retailers.
Actually, do you mind if you stop any recording?
Well, I need to report it.
If there is anything, if you want to record anything,
yeah,
we have
media relations.
Yeah.
Can I just show you a quick video?
Sure.
This is a video taken a few months back.
Okay.
I play the video of him checking the tickets the investigator gave him.
Can you check mine for me?
Definitely.
So you slide the tickets through the reader. One of them shows to be a $10,000 winner, but you told the investigator it was a loser.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Well, here's why I know. The lottery keeps records on computers. Okay? So it shows that you scanned it 3 times, and it comes up as a $10,000 winner.
I have no idea about it.
And then how did the ticket end up in the hands of your sister-in-law?
I have no idea. I have an attorney. If there is anything, I have nothing to say until I see my attorney.
The clerk's attorney had no comment. The sister-in-law who put in the claim for this ticket never got the prize money and did not respond to our inquiries. The lottery fined the store and put it on 3 years probation with a condition that the clerk and his sister-in-law could not work there. The 7-Eleven company told us the business owner later fired them both because he thought they had attempted fraud. But the San Francisco district attorney said that at this point there is a lack of sufficient evidence to prosecute the clerk or his sister-in-law.
Are those losers? I never win.
They have not been charged with any crimes. Hey, Miguel. The team is continuing to confront clerks in San Francisco, and one of them is really fired up.
I'm from Lebanon. I'm going to pay back everybody if they accuse me lies, and I don't give a
Coming up,
Hi.
she found a winner. Where?
I was walking to the entrance, and then I just saw it on the floor.
entrance to where?
The Target.
Where?
It was on the street.
Where?
I found it in near my house.
We can't wait to hear the tale of the traveling ticket. Next Sunday on Dateline. We're back on the streets of San Francisco with California lottery investigators. We're headed to the Lincoln Park Market, where lottery investigators once again presented 3 tickets, 2 losers, one $10,000 winning bait ticket. 4 days later, that clerk, who is also the owner of the store, put in a claim for the $10,000 ticket. Lottery investigators have told Tong Nguyen that he will be getting paid the $10,000 prize today. So at first, he may think we're the prize patrol. Mr. Nguyen?
Yeah.
How are you?
Fine.
Nice to see you. Sounds like you're going to get $10,000 today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you pretty excited about that?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with all the money?
Oh, to fix my car.
Fix your car? Yeah. There's something you need to know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing an investigation into stolen lottery tickets.
Stolen?
Stolen.
Oh.
And there is an indication that you stole this lottery ticket. I show Mr. Nguyen the video from the investigator's camera.
Any luck with those?
Yeah, but one $5.
$5 winner?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 ticket winner. My ticket, I scanned 2.
He says he got the $10,000 winning ticket mixed up with a small winning ticket he had bought for himself.
No, I didn't wear the glass before I can ticket so win.
Nguyen says he couldn't really see the tickets without his glasses. You didn't see the 10,000 because you didn't have your glasses on.
Yeah.
But as you can see, when the investigators stopped by that day, Mr. Nguyen's glasses were perched on his nose, and he clearly doesn't identify the ticket as a big winner.
One $5.
$5 winner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me what happened? What really happened? Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
He sticks to his story. Lottery investigators stick on the handcuffs. Later, Nguyen pleaded no contest to a felony for filing a false claim. He was sentenced to 30 days in a work program and community service. The lottery also terminated his contract. He can no longer sell lottery tickets.
We're heading to the Fulton Food Shop. The undercover lottery investigator presents the tickets. The clerk says they're all losers, even though one is a $10,000 winning bait ticket.
At the time, the clerk, Rand Al-Hawal, had said the investigator had no winners and handed back the pile of what he said were the losers.
I have a lot more if you want.
Oh, cool.
Want them all?
Sure.
But that $10,000 winning ticket wasn't in the pile. Where'd it go? Here's where this became the story of the traveling ticket. Follow me here now. According to the lottery, while the investigator was still here inside the Fulton Food Shop, the clerk scanned the winning ticket, and the machine indicated it was a $10,000 winner. Then, almost 2 months later, according to the lottery, the ticket showed up at a Shell station on the Pacific Coast Highway about 14 miles from the original store. How did it get here? This is security camera video from that gas station showing that original clerk from the Fulton Food Shop handing the ticket to the gas station attendant, who scans the $10,000 winner. He gives the clerk back the ticket and a receipt. According to lottery records, 4 days later, that same ticket showed up at the California Lottery District Office in South San Francisco. Someone brought the ticket here to the district office to put in a claim for the $10,000, but it wasn't that clerk from the Fulton Food Shop who tried to claim the prize. Instead, it was this woman.
Hi.
Hi.
Joanne Bonifacio, who filed the claim. She agreed to come in to speak to lottery investigators about the winning ticket. They told her it was just a routine interview, but they recorded it with a hidden camera. Bonifacio says she found the ticket lying on the ground.
I was walking to the entrance, and then I just saw it on the floor.
Entrance to where?
The Target.
She found it at a Target store? If that's true, how did the ticket get from the Shell station in the hand of that Fulton food clerk to the sidewalk outside this Target store here, 2 days later and 6 miles away? Investigators think the Fulton food clerk gave it to Bonifacio to cash, so they show her that surveillance video of the clerk getting the ticket checked.
I don't know that guy, so.
Okay.
They let her know they're not buying it.
This is a stolen ticket.
Okay.
And this ticket has been scanned at several places. We've been tracking it.
Finally, she changes her story about where she found the ticket.
Maybe it wasn't at Target, but I don't know. To be honest, and you could lie detect me or whatever, but it was like it was on the street.
What street was it on?
I found it in near my house, so.
So could the clerk at the Fulton Food Shop explain how she ended up with the ticket? Hey, how are you? Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Hey, nice to see you. Good, good. We do a series of stories. Maybe you've seen them on lottery tickets. Get stolen. I play him the video from the undercover camera that shows him holding the 3 tickets the investigator gave him. One of them, the $10,000 winner.
You tell her all the tickets are losers.
He denies he kept the ticket, and as my questions get more pointed, he tries flattery.
Honestly, I'm a big fan.
I appreciate
out of
that.
what you just showed me right now.
Okay, but just let me finish with this.
I have to go. I have to fill up the milk.
But you scanned it. Okay? You scanned it twice here, and then once at another location. You scanned it once here and once at another location. Okay, I appreciate that. So, but just to be clear,
big fan.
Thank you. But my big fan clearly doesn't want to answer my questions. Later, speaking to investigators, Al-Hawal denies he knows Joanne Bonifacio, the woman who cashed the ticket.
I'm asking you if you know who a Joanne Bonifacio is.
Bonifacio didn't return calls or letters requesting comment. So we're left with the story of the traveling ticket. The clerk here at the Fulton Food Shop didn't try to cash it himself, and no one knows how Joanne Bonifacio ended up with it. The clerk and the woman who filed the claim have not been charged with any crime. The San Francisco District Attorney told us that at this point there is a lack of sufficient evidence to prosecute this case. Bonifacio never got any money, and the lottery investigators took their own action and terminated the store's contract to sell lottery tickets.
Can you just tell your brother that he's going to lose his lottery contract?
We move on down the road.
We're headed to a Mall's Deli in San Francisco, where a man named Mikhail Kazoo allegedly stole a $10,000 bait ticket from lottery investigators.
Kazoo put in a claim for the prize himself. When we arrive at the store, lottery investigators go in to arrest him. Kazoo is clearly not a happy man.
Hey, Mikhail.
Yes.
I'm Chris Hansen with
It's
Dateline.
bull.
Well, tell me what happened.
Nothing. They accuse thing and they say, oh, you stole. I didn't steal nothing.
You didn't steal the ticket?
No. I found it. I always win. I play like hundreds of dollars every week.
Hundreds of dollars every week?
Yeah, everybody knows.
And where did you find the ticket?
It's right there. I
Right over
found
there?
it in the box.
In the where?
It was on the seat, then it was in the box.
In the box. And
I don't believe what the government do. It's all go after the poor people. But in the end, they're gonna pay back.
But the evidence is clear on this.
You know, I don't give a I know I'm not lying. I'm from Lebanon. I'm gonna pay back everybody if they accuse me lies. And I don't give a If I stole it, I'm gonna file it in my name. Come on. You can't be that stupid.
I tell him lottery records show the winning ticket was scanned in the store at the precise time the investigator was there.
No.
Then a day later, you scan it again. No, we know this to be true.
Those mine.
So is there anything else you want people to know?
People to know? That's all bull.
All right. Thanks, Mikhail, for your time.
Watch your head.
Despite his protests, Kazoo later pleaded no contest to a felony, attempted grand theft. He was sentenced to 30 days in a work program, 3 years probation, and fine. The lottery also terminated the store's contract to sell tickets. This latest operation resulted in 8 successful prosecutions. 6 store owners lost their contract to sell lottery tickets. Security Chief Al Chittister retired shortly after this operation.
You've been doing these investigations all across the state of California. Essentially, what have you found?
We found that the majority of our retailers are honest people. However, there's a few bad apples in the basket, and that's the ones that we're trying to weed out.
What message do you think this will send?
Hopefully, for the retailers that we have not gone into, they'll get the message that we're out here, we are doing this, and that they need to straighten up their act, clean up their act, and treat their retailers or their retail customers with respect and honesty.
Well, Chris, we would all hope they would clean up their act, but in the meantime, for lottery players, how do they avoid having their tickets taken?
Lester, there are a few things that folks should do. First off, check your tickets yourself. You can do that online for many games. And scan your tickets yourself right there in the store. Many states have automatic scanners that will scan the tickets for you. And most importantly, sign the back of your ticket as soon as you buy it. That's the best way to ensure your ticket will not get stolen by anyone.
All right, Chris, thank you. That's all for this edition of Dateline Sunday. We'll see you again for Dateline Friday at 10, 9 Central. I'm Les.